Hello everyone. Today, Swamukti is delighted to launch a series Echoes of the Subconscious Mind. Through this series, we are going to showcase the real life cases which got resolved primarily using two modalities: integrated clinical hypnotherapy and transpersonal regression therapy. Using these two modalities, clients have experienced transformation in their life. Their life shifted from the perspective of the belief system which they were carrying, the unhidden patterns they were carrying. They got clarity, and the perspective towards life is very, very different now. The aim of this series is to spread the awareness, inspire people to look into the regression work, the power of subconscious mind, because that is the 88 to 90% of our mind which drives our life. So let's begin. I'm going to share with you today a case of 51-year-old male who called me in distress. Ma'am, I want to work on a fear of traveling with unknown people in any vehicle. He was sounding so distressed because it was creating so much dependency on his family member for going from one place to another. Another 3 4 days and he came down from another city and he met me. I met 51-year-old, 6 feet tall, well mannered, well educated, a father of a daughter who is staying in abroad, and a divorcee over a decade, literally paralyzed in fear, with a hope in his eye to experience this freedom. Obviously, his first question was, "Ma'am, how many sessions it will take?" And he was surprised when I said to him that usually a fear can be released only with one session. In integrated clinical hypnotherapy, we have a powerful method called circle therapy. Using this, we can release the fear in one session. We started the session. I took his case history. Obviously, he was talking from his conscious mind, which is just 10 to 12% when we are awake. He shared with me two incidents where he experienced such kind of fear when he was 13-year-old. He was traveling. He was coming from the lift, and there was a power cut for 5 to 6 minutes. He was alone in the lift, and he experienced the fear. And there was another incident he shared with me when he was 20-year-old, and he was in car with another driver, and there was an accident, and he was stuck. There was a traffic, and he experienced the palpitation. He was extremely in the panic attack. With these two incidents, we began our regression work using circle therapy. And obviously, when the session starts, it's not the therapist, it's not the client. The session always taken over by the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind landed in a incident when he was just 9 year old. He was preparing for the picnic out of fear. Fear because just a week before, most of the classmates' parents have decided that they will not send their children to out of city for the picnic. But his father was very much determined. He said that no, you have to go. This is how you are going to learn the life. This is how you are going to face the life. This poor child, 9 year old, over the train, he began the journey and surrounded by so many senior students. Instead of enjoying the picnic, he experienced the trauma. Senior students abused him, molested him, bullied him, and that was the undigested trauma he was carrying in his subconscious mind, in his cellular memories of the body. Through our technique, we released the trauma, we released all the effects of this trauma, the fear, and we reprogrammed the subconscious mind so that he can experience freedom and he can live his life on his own. Next day morning, he called me. Ma'am, I'm feeling so free. I'm liberated. I am traveling alone in Uber car by returning back to my home. This is the power of subconscious mind. This is the power of regression work, which we are using through a science of clinical hypnotherapy, through a science of transpersonal regression work. So stay tuned for another exciting new case in the next episode of Echoes of the Subconscious Mind. Thank you so much.